Welcome to my algebra class. We are working on word problems on page 105 and 113. So head your paper, skip a line, put the title down, and fold in half, please. So follow along in the book as I read the problems. On page 105, number 2, you're to write an equation based on the facts of each problem, then solve the equation and the problem. Number 2 says negative 9 times a number is negative 108. Find the number. So we let x equal the number, and negative 9 times a number, negative 9x equals negative 108. So the opposite of multiplying by negative 9, we divide by negative 9, and we get x equals 12. So x equals 12 is our solution. Problem number 4. It says 3/4 of a number is 21. Find the number. So again, we let x equal the number. It says 3/4, which would be 3/4 of a number, 3/4 x, equals 21. So to solve for this one, we'll use the reciprocal of 3/4 and multiply both sides by it. So we're going to multiply by 4/3. And here, the 4/3 and the 3/4 cancel out and leave you 1x. And on the right side, 3 goes into 3 once and into 21 7. 7 times 4 is 28. So if I take 3/4 of 28, I get 21. Problem number 6. It says 225 students play a team sport at Lincoln High School. These students represent 2/3 of the total population. How many students attend the school? Let x equal the number of students that attend the school. And it said that 225 of these students play a team sport, and that 225 is 3/8 of the total population. So our equation is 225 equals 3/8 x. Solve it, use the reciprocal of 3/8, multiply both sides by 8/3. So the 3/8 and the 8/3 cancel out, leaving you x. 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 225 75 times. And 8 times 75 is 600. So there are 600 students altogether. Problem number 8. The distance around the United States Pentagon building is 1 mile. How long is each side? Well, this is the Pentagon is a regular pentagon, meaning all the sides are equal. So let x equal one side. So the distance around the Pentagon would be 5x. Adding up to 5 x's, and it equals 1 mile. So to solve it, the opposite of multiplying by 5 is dividing by 5. So divide both sides by 5. And those cancel out. We get x equals 1/5 of a mile. Number 10, a restaurant charges $2.50 for 1/8 of a quiche. At this rate, how much does the restaurant receive for the whole quiche? So we're trying to find the cost of the whole quiche, so we say x equals that cost. We know that 1/8 of that cost is $2.50, so that's our equation. Multiply both sides by the reciprocal of 1/8, which is 8. And those cancel out, and 8 times $2.50 gives us $20, which is the cost of the whole quiche. Problem number 12. Buena Vista High School has 5 times as many black and white monitors as color monitors. The school has 40 black and white monitors for computers. How many color monitors does the school have? Going back to the first sentence, it says Buena Vista has 5 times as many black and white monitors as color monitors. So they're building on color monitors. We'll let x equal the number of color monitors. It said they had 5 times as many black and white. So 5x equals the number of black and white. Second sentence said they have 40 black and white monitors, so 5x equals 40. Divide by 5, and we get x equals 8 for the color monitors. And the last problem on this page, 14, a 75 watt bulb consumes 75 thousandths kilowatt hours of energy when it burns for 1 hour. So how long was the bulb left burning if it consumed 3.3 kilowatt hours of energy? So x equals the number of hours the bulb burned. And we know for every hour it burns, it uses 0.075 kilowatt of energy. So we take 0.075x equals the total energy used, 3.3. Divide by 0.075 on both sides, and we get x equals 44 hours. Now turn to page 113. We're doing problems 1 to 22. So the even number 2 says solve each problem using a 5-step plan to help you. Number 2, 5 more than 3 times the number is 197. Find the number. Let x equal the number. Translate the sentence. 5 more, 5 plus 3 times the number, 3x equals 197. So we undo addition subtraction first, so subtract the 5 from both sides, and we get 3x equals 192. Divide by 3, both sides, and we get x equals 64. And you can check it, 64 times 3 is 192 plus 5 makes 197. Problem number 4. When 1/3 of a number is decreased by 11, the result is 38. Find the number. So we let the variable x equal the number, and we translate 1/3 of a number, 1/3 x, decreased by 11 minus 11 equals 38. So we add 11 to both sides, undo a subtraction first, and that cancels that out, and we get 1/3 x equals 49. Using the reciprocal of 1/3, multiply both sides by 3. The 3 times 1/3 cancels, leaving us x, and 3 times 49 is 147. Problem number 6 says 8 less than 3/4 of a number is 91. Find the number. So we let x equal the number. And it says 8 less, so that's going to come in second. That's the exception to the rule from reading left to right. So we take 3/4 of a number, 3/4 x, and take 8 less than that, minus 8 equals 91. So undoing subtraction first, we add 8 to both sides. We get 3/4 x equals 99. Multiply by the reciprocal of 3/4, which is 4/3. Those cancel out. The 3 goes into 99 33 times, and 4 times 33 is 132. Problem number 8. Find 3 consecutive odd integers whose sum is 105. So we let x equal the first odd integer. Odd integers go up by 2's. So x plus 2 equals the second, and x plus 4 equals the third odd integer. I'm going to sum them right here, so there's 3x plus 6, because it says the sum of these equals 105. So my equation is 3x plus 6 equals 105. Undo addition first, subtract 6 from both sides. I get 3x equals 99. Divide by 3, I get x equals 33. So the first odd integer is 33, add 2 more, the next one's 35, and the third one is 37. Be sure you get all of your the things that they ask for. So if they want 3 of them, make sure you get all 3 of them. Problem number 10, find 5 consecutive integers whose sum is 195. So x equals the first integer. The next integer, we just add 1. X plus 1 equals the second. X plus 2 equals the third. X plus 3 equals the fourth. X plus 4 equals the fifth. And then it says that the sum is the sum is 195. So if I add up the x's, I have 5 x's. Add up the numbers, I have 10. So 5x plus 10, the sum of these equals 195. Solving it, undo addition verse, subtract the 10 from both sides, and I get 5x equals 185. Divide both sides by 5 to get x by itself. We get x equals 37. And they want all 5 integers, so 37 is the first one. Add 1, we get 38. Add 1, we get 39. Add 1, we get 40. And add the last one, we get 41. And if we add those up, we get 195. Problem number 12, a company added a new oil tank that holds 350 barrels of oil, more than the old oil tank. Together they hold 3,650 barrels of oil. How much does each tank hold? Well, looking at the first sentence, I can see that they're building on the old oil tank, so x will equal the old oil tank. The new one holds 350 more, so x plus 350 equals the new oil tank. Together, 2x plus 350, so I added these together, equals the total of the 2 barrels, 3,650. Solving, we undo addition first, so we subtract the 350 from both sides, and now we have 2x equals 3,300. Divide by 2, and we get x equals 1,650, and that would be the amount in the old tank. The new tank could hold 350 more, so adding 350 to that, we get 2,000 for the new tank. Problem number 14. A 1,000 liter tank now contains 240 liters of water. How long will it take to fill the tank using the pump that pumps 25 liters per minute? So x equals the time to fill, the number of minutes. We know it holds 1,000 liters in the tank, and that'll equal the 240 already in there plus the amount being filled in. And x is the number of minutes it takes to fill in the rest of it, and it's going 25 liters per minute. So we use 25x. So undoing addition first, we subtract 240, and we get 760 equals 25x. Divide both sides by 25, and we get 30.4 minutes it will take to fill that 1,000 liter tank. On the next page, we're working with some geometry problems. So we'll use diagrams to help us see what we're doing. 16 says the perimeter of a rectangle is 408 centimeters. So the distance around the entire rectangle is 408. And its length is 134. So I'm going to let x equal the width. And to make these a little bit simpler, I know that half of the perimeter would be one length and one width. So I'm going to make it a little bit simpler and just use half the perimeter, which is 204. So I'm going to take 134 plus x equals 204. I'm going to subtract 134 from both sides, and then I get x equals 70 for the width. Problem number 18. The length of a rectangle was 7 more than its width, so they're building on width. I let w equal the width. The length is 7 more, so w plus 7. They say that the perimeter is 78, and again, I like using less. Half the perimeter has to be 39. So 39 halfway around the rectangle equals 1 width plus 1 length, W plus 7 plus W. So simplifying that, I get 39 equals 2W plus 7. Undo addition first, so I subtract 7 from both sides. And I get 32 equals 2W. Solving for W, divide by 2, and I get 16 as the width. And the length is 7 more, so 16 plus 7 is 23. And if I add those together, I can see I got the 39. Problem number 20. The longest side of a triangle is twice as long as its shorter side, and the remaining side is 25. So drawing a triangle, I'm going to let x equal the shortest side. And it said that the longest side is twice that, so 2x equals this side, and the remaining side is 25. They also say that the perimeter equals 70, the distance around. So adding all three sides to get the perimeter, 2x plus 25 has to equal 70. Collecting like terms, I get 3x plus 25 equals 70. Subtract, undo addition first, subtract the 25, and I get 3x equals 45. Divide by 3, and x equals 15. So the shortest side is 15. The longest side is 2 times that, which would be 2 times 15, which is 30, and then the side that they gave us was 25. So the three sides are 15, 30, and 25. And the last problem, 22, we have a triangle, so draw a triangle with sides that are consecutive even integers. So I'll let x equal the shortest side, the next side is x plus 2, and the third side is x plus 4. Those are consecutive even integers. And it tells us that the perimeter is 186, so I have to add those three sides together, x plus 2 plus x plus 4. Collecting like terms, the 3x, and then I have 6, so I get 3x plus 6 equals 186. Undoing addition first, subtract the 6 from both sides. I get 3x equals 180. Divide by 3, x equals 60. So my three sides are 60, add 2 to get the next even number, 62 and 64. And if I add those together, I get 186. That concludes the video. Make sure that you check your answers in the back as you do the odds.